Churchill once said that success is having failure after failure happen and never giving up your enthusiasm. And that's what this staff has done. So let me take a step back and let them all take a step forward for congratulations.
You guys do a fantastic job for us. I thank you guys so much for every weekend for doing that. And we look forward to the rest of the season. And have a good night.
Hey, this is Michael Lindsay from Vital MX. I'm here with Eric Stores of Thor, and we're talking about your 2019 gear launch. Let's take it from the top. We've got pretty much what covers the majority of your gear line here, a little bit of sampling of each. For a long time, your guys' top end has been your Prime Fit. Now it's a Prime Pro. I'm guessing that means, of course, we have somewhat of a chassis update here. What are we talking about?
Yeah, absolutely. So in 2018, and for a couple of years prior to that as well, we had our Fuse gear, which is our high end. And it's a little bit heavier build, kind of a little more rugged, durable racewear kit. And we just decided to make a change and go to our Prime Pro, which is a more lightweight, form-fitting racewear, kind of a little more flexible. So kind of some of the trends that are happening in motocross right now, and try and hit that market where everyone seems to be.
Me personally, I wear a lot of your fitted gear, and I think it would be surprising to a lot of guys, even, you know, of course, kind of smaller guys, so naturally I fit the racer kind of mentality behind it. But even guys that may consider themselves not exactly that trim fit, is how well these type of gear still fit. They look tight, but because of the flex and the materials that are used in them, they're so comfortable really to wear even through a range. Because I mean, you guys make this in any size, so I'm sure you've heard the feedback.
Absolutely, yeah, and that is a common misconception that it's only for skinny guys. And you know, this kit especially has so much flex built into it. The whole chassis is very flexible. We have some additional flex panels that are even more stretchy here on the inside of the leg, also in the rear yoke. And so it's really meant to accommodate just about any rider.
I think especially when it comes down to the pants, is the most impressive part. Is I was literally just cleaning out an old gear closet the other day, and I had some pants that are only 2 years old from different brands, and feeling them versus these style of materials, and it's just such a huge difference in weight with what the pants have become.
Absolutely.
And with that, it's like, yeah, they look tight, but they do flex so well. And the biggest trade-off though is that weight, and going away from so much of the interiors and so much of the cushioning stuff. It's kind of amazing to me how much more they breathe, especially. Like, I know the biggest difference is like taking off, we're in the middle of summer, you take off a pair of moto socks and, to put it bluntly, you're not as drenched. Like these type of pants at this lightweight, they're still pretty durable, but it's a huge difference on when you just don't have so many layers inside for that cooling.
Absolutely, and that's another cool, unique feature with Prime Pro. Rather than having the typical mesh liner that a lot of pants use, it has a inner compression short. So kind of similar to like what you'd find in like mountain bike shorts or something. It just has a little clip-in compression short. So rather than having a full mesh liner that kind of adds heat and some other things, we have a compression short, so it's a little more comfortable and cuts a lot of weight out of the pant as well.
What about the jersey? Because you guys have kind of had this, it wasn't actually a vest over a sleeve, it was just the way it was stitched in. It looks like that's thinned up a little bit. It doesn't look like the vest area or the main part of the jersey is quite as big.
Yeah, that's correct. So we kind of had the overstitch with the old Prime Fit, and so we went away from that, went with more of a kind of minimalist fit here. And the sleeves are no longer compression, so it is a form-fitting sleeve, and it's like obviously very ventilated, but there's not really compression sleeve anymore. So it will be slim and slim fit, but it's not a full compression sleeve like we have here.
So moving down mid-range, Pulse, what kind of defines this line? What do you guys have that comes down from that line, but what separates it as a mid-range gear?
Yeah, so the Pulse has kind of always been our tried and true racewear. It's really really well built, so very durable, also still very lightweight as well. So you'll notice some of the flexibility. You have like a nice soft stretch cuff and collar on this, which kind of some of the influence from the higher end kits. And this year we did do a couple updates as well. We did a more durable stretch here in the knee. So previously we had rib knit, and now we have what we call our rapid flex knee, so a little more durability there, as well as a full grain leather in the knee. So a couple little upgrades to Pulse, and it's just always been that kind of go-to kit for, you know, we call it maybe the working class racer, someone who's not willing to, you know, spend top dollar.
Yeah, and well, I might butcher this one. Sector,
yes.
Nailed it. Low end, it's the cheapest thing in the line, but usually the cheapest are the heaviest, but there's a lot of durability built into it. What's unique material-wise on this that really isn't found, you know, in the high ranges?
So we're able to achieve a lower price point with this. We do not have leather in the knee here, and so for your weekend warrior guys who aren't out, you know, ripping motos 5 days a week, it's nice to have a kit that's a little more affordable.
And then lastly, we don't have it here on the display, but you guys are launching kind of an off-road line?
Yes, that's correct. So we have our all-new terrain line. Terrain is a line that we've had previously, but we did some significant updates, including an in-the-boot off-road pant with full zippers, pockets, all the good stuff. So that's new for us, which is really cool. It's exciting because that's a growing market right now. Kind of a dual sport off-road line, so some cool new stuff.
Because that's one of those interesting products. There's you know, more of the moto gear companies that get into it typically keep the pricing range down, where you're really specialized dual sport touring / adventure gear can be pretty expensive because of the features. Where did you guys, what did your price range end up being, and what was your goal with it? Where were you guys trying to settle in there?
It is a little more affordable, kind of middle of the road price range. Just kind of, we're kind of dipping our toe into that right now, so we haven't gone full in high end off-road yet, but that's kind of our initial step into off-road right now.
So for you guys, kind of exciting. I mean, the off-road stuff, I know McGrath's more into that. He's doing a lot of cool stuff, so he's probably working with you on that. You've got really good riders right now. Marvin, Aaron's on a shot for another title here. Just kind of overall, after years and years of dominance with the Pro Circuit team, it's kind of cool to see you guys revamp and just kind of come up with a whole, you know, a couple of guys have been there for a while, but a whole range of riders. You guys just kind of happy and excited where the direction the brand's going? Yeah,
absolutely. We have a lot of great riders on board with us, and it just helps a lot as far as developing the product, getting feedback for different things. So yeah, we have a great squad right now and looking forward to more championships.
Cool. And that's all from Thor's 2019 launch. If you want to check it out, of course, it's pretty simple to find. ThorMX.com.
Well, that was easy.